Hey, are we live? We might be live. I think we're live. Let me know if we're live. Let me know if the music's too loud too. But yeah, trying out a new rig. I'm on camera now. I'm on camera, and we're drawing some pages. So I'm trying to keep it like kind of cool for you guys. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm gonna paint this page. So um, we're gonna start out with these. This is his paint chucks, and it'll. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a good music volume. So I'm gonna get super fancy with these. But first, what I gotta do is I gotta make sure that I have the full black lines. Right now, it's kind of gray. I don't want gray lines. I want my full opacity with it. So I'm gonna grab my inks layer. So if I turn that off, oh no, it's just colors now. Or oh no, it's just line art now. But that's not black. You know what I'm saying? And let me know if the music's too loud. I'm trying to like figure out how to do it with music too. You know, that'd be kind of cool, I think. Here, let me just share this to my regular Facebook real quick, and we'll get to it. Sending data. I'm not even on Twitch yet, but hopefully we'll get to Twitch. I do have Twitch. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, that'd be awesome. But hey, I'm live right now. We're gonna share. I don't want to share it to my own page. Give me options to share. Sorry, guys. Share to a page. Found it right away. And we're going to post. Cool. All right. So back to coloring, yeah? So we're here. So if you see these lines are gray. I don't want gray lines. I want color, but it looks weird because you can see like there's the magenta poking through the gray. So I'm just going to, right now it's on multiply. I'm going to go normal. Grab my wand tool, which is, oh, come on, W. I'm going to grab all the white. We're going to delete the white. So now, pow, it's just line art, but if you go in, oh, okay, just a little bite going on. Sweet. I thought somebody was getting ready to mow their lawn. I was like, no. That would have sucked. But, oh no, I lost. I don't know if people are commenting. There we go. Now I can see everybody. Okay, so it's okay, but you get that white kind of stuff going on. So I'm going to lock that layer and then fill it with black. And now, see, kapow! It's actually really black. And that's what I want. I don't want it to be that gray. You know what? And I think we're actually going to paint this page first and then go to this. This is a little more high concept. So we're going to stay safe and go with this guy. It's a panel I've colored many, many times, so I'm used to that. But same deal. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. Just going to grab the white. Delete it. Nope, no we're not. No we're not. We're just going to leave it be. Let's go and grab the gray though. So go into my color layer, grabbing the gray, Control C, Control V. Now I think I'm going to throw some highlights on him first. I want the focus to be in the chucks. So let me grab these chucks real quick. Wow. I'm just going to do them a little bit lighter color so I don't confuse myself and get lost in his uniform because that would be bad. That would be the worst. And then we'll get to coloring. It's been a little while since I've colored, man. Maybe a live stream. I've been coloring a lot, but it's been a little while since I've live streamed. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's good to be back on. It gives me something to do. You know, it gives me some motivation too. That's a big reason why I do this. It's for that motivation. Pow! There we go. Now I'm not going to be confused anymore. So I'm also going to throw a mask on it too because we got two colors in this layer now. Usually I don't do a mask, but we will. There we go. All right. So let's put some colors in them. We're going to go with the orange, kind of lighten them up a little bit. I want to put more kind of colors towards the front, so we might just do a light overlay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that looks wicked. I like that. Okay. But I don't like that weird little kind of off color right there, so let's just cover that up. But that's a good base. I'm going to go another layer on top of it because I like that a lot. It's a good flow. Then we'll add shadows on top of that. And that's how we'll kind of do the colors for this. I'm going to go for purple. I love purple for my shadows. Shadows is really fun. How's your day been? I worked today, and it was kind of nice to work. It was really nice to work, because it was like, oh yeah, it feels good to do this again. Let's see, I'm going to grab a new brush. I'm using Kyle T. Webster's brushes. I want to get a comic book brush. I want the bladder. There we go. I'm going to go to my brush presets. And we're going to go to Shape Dynamics. Shape Dynamics. Size jitter. We're going to change that up a bit. There we go. I like that. That's going to give me some good shadows. Well, that's not going to work for shadows. Let's go with the darker color. Try this. Yeah, but now it's way too dark. Let's try that again. There we go. Woo! Get that shadow, you know? Feel me? There we go. Ooh, yeah, let's throw that shadow in there. I'm a little too dark with the shadow. Let's go back to that. Yeah, I like that. Just enough, but not too much. Let's go. Sorry, the shape got a little weird on me. There we go. Let's throw some shadows in there. Build them out a bit. Can you guys hear that? I like that. I can hear me though. I don't want to hear me. You guys don't want to hear me twice. I mean, I want to hear me once, but I can hear me. I don't want you to be able to hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. I'm getting some weird feedback. Let's see here. Nope, I just muted myself. Nope, I gotta keep it going. Let's see how it works. Let me know. This side? Crazy hair. There we go. Got the crazy hair fixed. I like that shadow there. Hey, can you hear? Okay, sweet, man. Thank you so much. I had no idea. How you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Good to hear from you. We're still good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we good. We good. We chilling. All right. Let's throw a little bit of highlight on top of that now. Yeah. Let's get that yellow. Always go to the yellow for the highlights. You kind of tell why. It just makes it pop, especially with the red. You know. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I want to pop it into the fingers, but I don't want to lose the individual finger. You know, if I went over with like a big brush and tried to do it, I'd lead. Ooh, good jams. I'd lead. It would bleed into one. Maybe like Unifinger. Unifinger fights cry with the single big finger. That's my next comic book, Unifinger. Fuck anything that's like has substance, but yeah, I'm good, man. Just trying to stay busy and waiting. Dude, I completely agree. I'm in the same exact boat as you, man. That's exactly what I'm experiencing too, man. Good to hear you're staying safe. Glad to hear that for sure. Let's cut a little bit of yellow. Ooh yeah, man, he's starting to pop out a bit. Bit of yellow into this ruffle. Ooh, let's go back to that. I loved this color when we used it as just the brush. The big fuzzy one. The fuzzy brush. The fush. The fush. God, the brush of fuzziness. Ooh, look at how that red just kind of zings a bit there, you know? I don't like it there, though. That's too much. Kind of fucked up that way. Right there. Ooh, that's fresh. That's very fresh. I like that on that color. Hydration station break. Let's get a little bit more red into here. Woo, there we go. Let's actually get a fuzzy brush for my eraser too, so that way I can kind of fight it from both ends. We'll try that again. Fight it both ends. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Now let's go back to our yellow. Go back to our comic letter. Throw in some a little bit more yellow, but we're going to drop down the initial opacity on that. That way it's not as intense, because I want it to... Ooh, that's sick. I want it to zing a bit, but I want it to zing most on his hands. You know, that's where I want it to resonate the most. Yeah, there we go. But that feels good there. I want to add a color there. I think we're going to add some blue here on his back. That'll work well. I'm going to get some more of that red. Throw it down here as a highlight. It's going to be like a highlight, like a yellow. But I don't want you to look at his leg as much, so the highlights are still just going to stay this kind of reddish, pinkish color. We'll grab maybe a little bit of yellow. Even that yellow is not like super yellow. Just a little bit of yellow. Barely throw it in there. Just barely a hint. You know? You don't want to throw a whole fucking jalapeno into something. You want to chop it up, toss it in a bit. Bits of it. You know, don't throw all that flavor out of it at one time. That looks rad. Especially when we throw some color in that skull, dude. Ooh, we'll be singing. Are you ready? Damn it. Here. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, yes. There we go. Does that work? Am I still in frame? Let me just double check. We're still in frame. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to make a new layer. We're going to add the blue shades to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of hues of blue over here, kind of like a double lighting scheme. But it drop it down to 50. It doesn't want to be as intense as the warm colors. So I'm trying to keep it nice and easy. Kind of blue it out. I'm going to lay down the base blue now. But after I do this background, I'll probably lay in a little bit more. But I just want to give myself an idea to work with. I may have to go kind of hard with the brown. Okay, let's bump this up a little bit. Let's go up to 65. Instead of 55, 65. Sir, do you know why you were pulled over? You were going 254 in a 60-mile-per-hour zone. And that's just not legal in this state. You're breaking the law, man. You got to go to jail for it. Yeah, that blue sings now. Kind of, my goal is for it to come off as gray. Ooh, but that's rad. That's rad. To quote the great Dodgeball. It's such a good movie. There we go. I was about to say, my pen stopped reading. There we go. Yeah. Let's cut it out just a tiny bit there. Maybe too much there, so let's go back in. Sometimes you cut a little bit too much and you just kind of play with it and feel where you got to throw it in. But that is exactly kind of what I'm trying to hit right there. Yeah! A little bit of blue on his foot. Cool. That is sweet to start out, man. That is not bad. I'll take that. Dude, I'll take that start any day. Some days I start like shit. That one just blasted me. Let's go ahead and color him now. No, the mask. We got to do the mask. And then we'll do the nunchucks. But let's do the mask first. There we go. Alright, so let me throw in a bit of the blue. Not blue. I know my color's red. We're going to throw in a bit of the red. But we're going to go 100%. Because this is his face. We want his face to pop out. So much so, I'm going to change it. Just go to hard pressure. Yeah. Just bite him in a little bit. Bite him in. There we go. Let's go ahead and leave it with red. I don't want to get too fancy with the red. We're going to cut in a little bit of highlights. So again, going back to yellow. You never go wrong with yellow for highlights. Real talk. And if yellow doesn't work, go straight white. But I usually try to go yellow first, and then I'll go white. But if the yellow isn't popping, sometimes you got to go a bit harder with it and throw in the pure. But if you don't have to, yellow is a nice one. I like it over white. Let's go back to that comic slider. There we go. All right. So let's throw in some his teeth. Gotta make his teeth a little scary. There we go. Cool. Cool. Alright. And then we'll throw in some shadow. Actually, let's go back to that one. We're going to throw a little bit of orange into that red. Just at the base here. You may not even be able to see it because I can't see it. Maybe we have to go a little bit more orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Remember when kids used to say that in like middle school? Not in middle school, elementary school. It's like the elementary school joke to say all the fucking time. Aren't you glad I didn't? Alright. Let's go and throw in some shadow. Oh, I didn't need that extra layer. Let's go back here, make it a multiply layer. Let's grab an emeraldy. Let's grab a blue. We're going, ooh, that's fresh. That just dug in right away. Sweet. Let's go back again, bigger again. Gonna edge in his teeth a little bit more. Yeah, I made that look easier than it usually is. Usually I fight a lot with it to try to get those teeth to work. But that works first try. I ain't even mad, bruh. Yeah. Cool, I like that first teeth. Let's add a little bit of white here. You know what I was saying about like sometimes you gotta go the extra mile and put a little papa, a little zingy in it. Or oh, because I'm on the multiply layer. That's why. I was like, or, it'll just look like nothing, and I'll look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, I like a little bit of that white in there. Just a bit. Especially if we go back. Nope, not as much. Yeah, no white. See? This is exactly what I meant. Sometimes we'll leave that there. Because that pops just enough. Just enough that it really pops, and I'm okay with that. That was on the mask layer, so we're gonna go back to our costume layer. Ooh, I love that so much. But we're gonna work on this a bit. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna lasso select the stuff that I'm gonna make purplish grayish. So essentially, not the tube and not the bone spikes. Everything else I'm going to grab. Oh. And sometimes you mess up. And you got to do it again. But more often than not, you don't. And I'll take those flubs every once in a while. Kachowskis. Alright, let's see. We got to make sure we pick up this guy too. And then we got to make the fire a different color. I'm super excited for this issue. Like, it's there's things are starting to look the way that I want them to, you know, the way that I've been trying to get. And let's see here. Let's go with the purple. You know, they're finally getting there. Yeah, that works. I like that. Cool. So let's grab this white. And we're gonna make it just the normal color. I usually make my the paint spatter to be red. Red's like a medium color, and it's unless I know I need it super high or super dark in the paint. Red is a good base to kind of build if you're not sure. Speaking of which, we're gonna actually move to the commander guy before we throw in that color. But let's grab the red, gold. What colors you got? Purple, deep blue. You have the deep blue. Oh, weird. Usually, I don't know why. Come on. Photoshop has been doing that recently. It's not picking up all the lines necessarily, so give me a sec. I gotta describe it here. I wonder why that's happening. Interesting. Okay. Control C, Control V. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna lay shadows into this blue first. Multiply. I can play this. I found out I can play certain music. Like there's a radio station on Twitch, on Spotify, that they're like you can play it and not get dinged. So that's what we're doing, and it's cool to have music playing again. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. Yeah. Just I'm not going super hard in the pavement. I think we're going to be building our way into it. And also, he's the Art Warrior is the main focus of this one. He is not as the focus. It's more him. So I don't have to go super hard in the body, if you want to call it. Yeah, we'll call it the body. The body. Let's go delete that, clean that up. Cool. Let's go back here, make a new layer, mask it off. All right. We're going to, again, you lay in some yellow. Just to try to brighten it up a little bit. Yep, we're at 100. Good. Just had to make sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm going to go through and erase some of these stray lines. There's a lot of stray lines in that. I wanted a really dark scene. That's why. I wanted it to be like a really dark scene that's kind of like sucking in on him. So we're going to actually darken that out a whole lot back here in the background. That's why I threw in more lines. I wanted a pretty dramatic lighting. Cool. Let me throw a little bit more yellow here. And this is just going to be a top lighting for this stuff rather than he's a source lighting from him, and then the body's just going to be lighting up. And he's going to be fancy. Fancy. Let's throw some shadow on that now. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Hold on, sorry. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Multiply. We're going to do a brown. We're going to multiply brown to get the shadow. There we go. Shadow. Shadow it out. I watched I've been watching a bunch of video game playthroughs recently, and one of the video game playthroughs I watched again was Sonic Adventure 2. God, what a great fucking game. I loved it. First one was cool too. I don't think I ever played the first one. I think I watched my brother play the first one. I for sure played the second one. I beat the second one a couple of times, but yeah, pretty dope. It's a pretty dope fucking game. Yeah, let's add some highlights on the blue uniform. I'm kind of just, son of a bitch, kind of just picking and choosing like what I want to pull back or push forward as I do this, you know. I'm going to push forward his uniform a bit. There we go. Let's make a big brush. There we go. Let's go ahead and erase some of these lines. I think once we erase some stray black lines too, that'll help. Because it just looks a tiny bit whack to me right now. Alright. Oh, wrong layer. Where is it? Nope. Oh, I gotta rasterize the effects or else it's gonna keep fucking with me. Rasterize layer style. There we go. There. That almost fixed. So this is what I mean about the gray lines. So when I do the gray lines, I just lock the layer and then fill it with black. There we go. And now we're back to normal. Alright, but let's get rid of these. And I'm going to use a hard pressure to get rid of these. No opacity, because I just want to fully, son of a bitch, fully get rid of it if I can. Oh my god, I'm going to murder somebody. There we go. Yes. We did it. Just kind of getting rid of some of the stray marks because I like this scene a lot. If I can make it look less sketchy, the less sketchy the better, because this is pretty dope. It's a dope panel. I did a lot of good things within it. I just don't want to fuck up now, man. I like that. This one can be erased. It's just bullshit. That one can be erased. So can this. Yay! Wow. Meat. Here, give me a sec, guys. I think somebody. Dance break, man. Dance break. Alright, I want to throw a little bit of gray here. Is this Commander or Captain Commando? Alright, let's go ahead and throw a little bit of gray on his glove. Not a whole lot. Tiny bit. Alright. Oh, we gotta do the cape. We gotta throw some colors in that cape, and we're just gonna do a flat multiply. I'm not gonna do any highlights on the cape. We're just gonna do the multiply on it, because that's. You know what? Let's try purple. I kind of like the look of purple a little bit more on that cape. In this lighting, you know, it just depends on the lighting and what everything else looks like, you know. There you go. So I'm going to merge all these layers and then mess with the levels and the hue. Oh, see, I like that. What if we went with like just a crazy color like that? Honestly, I kind of like that. Hey, it's hard to choose. Let's go with that for right now. And then if I don't like it, I can change it back later. But I like the... We can get a cool color scheme with it if I go with this. Let's see if I can go with it. It depends on this little guy. We're going to paint this little guy next. And it all falls on him. So let's hope I can do it correctly. If I can do it correctly, we're set. If I can't do it correctly, we're fucked. And we got to change it back. I don't want to change it back. I want to keep it wicked. Wicked. Alright. let's add some highlights because there's so many black lines on him already that if I add highlight or do shadows, he's gonna get so dark. So we're just gonna leave it mostly flat with some very sharp highlights here to accent these line things. And I'm this zoomed in. Usually I'm not this zoomed in, but for this I'm gonna really zoom in. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna use red. So you know how I was saying like. Maybe not red. Let's go with yellow. Let's see how yellow does. When in doubt, dudes, use yellow. For highlights at least. And I'm not going to do any, we're not going to use a letter. We're not going to do any opacity. We're actually just going to use that's like I'm drawing with a marker almost. We're just going to hard bind it. Because this is so small. When I zoom out, you'll see how small it is compared to the rest. And if I try to do these, ooh, I can make it all in this color. In this color, it's just going to look so muddy and not three-dimensional. But again, I'm just trying to cut out these hard highlights to make a 3D shape. And we're almost there, actually. I'm not super upset. Not super upset. I'm not super displeased with what I'm seeing. Yeah, look at that. Because even, all right, you go this far back, you can kind of immediately read that a little bit. I'm gonna fucking jump on him more too. That's not a bad start. I'm going to change the underneath color though, because we have just yellow. Let's change the underneath color a little bit. See if we can get it to do jump out anymore. I think making it darker, just making a higher contrast to it. Yeah, just making a higher contrast worked well actually. So I'll take that. Oh man. Because this is the main light source. This is the main light source. Why did I forget that? Oh wow. So this is the main light source. So what we will do, I think we can still pull this off. Trust me, we can pull this off. I just got to make sure I know which one the captain is. Is this the captain? That's the captain. Son of a bitch. Layer 32 is the captain. Captain. I know you can't see that, but I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to connect this layer to the captain. We're going to throw a little bit of highlights into here again. Let's try orange though, because I don't want it to be as good. I like orange as highlighted as him. You know. That works though. Yes. Let's add a little bit here too. Because I know how much I'm going to make this part shine. It's going to shine bright like a motherfucker. There we go, comics letter. As we get further away, I can start to kind of wash it out a bit, but staying close, I don't want to do any wishy-washiness on it. No wishy-washy. Some of these sharp edges. Yes, 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 it is good. All right, let's go ahead and paint this. Let's give that some color. What we'll do first is we'll go through here. We're going to pick up just that color. I got to go back into him. We're going to pick up just that color. Okay, so I didn't put it here, so we're going to go just to here. We're going to go here. We're going to grab this layer. We're not even going to worry about it because I've been doing it correctly so far, so I don't have to do as much. That's why I like doing it correctly. When you do it correctly, when you make alterations, it's so easy to. But if you don't do it correctly in your setup, man, making an alteration can be like 30 minutes long, and you just dread it whenever you make a mistake. So you get even more like shaky and tense and hesitant as you're doing the work, and that's going to make more mistakes and more problems. It's not good. It's not good at all. Let's see here. I'm going to open up a paint splatter kind of template. Not template. It's like an asset. So it's a picture my friend Victoria's taken. She's my business partner. She took a picture during a nunchuck painting demo that I did. So we have this. I'm gonna copy all this. I'm gonna paste it right here. And I did some weird things. Right now you're going, whoa, that looks kind of cool. That does look really fucking cool. We're gonna leave that because that looks really fucking cool. Happy mistakes, right, my dudes? I think. Does it look cool? Ooh, I don't know. Alright, let's try something else. Let's go. I like that one. We're going with this one. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to bring it in a second time. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So again, it's like, oh, it did that. It's looking weird. I'm going to grab this selection. Click here. Click here. Cool. So it just has the selection. We're going to go back up here. Add a mask to it. And pow! That now only affects this. I'm going to unlink it. I'm going to scrunch up that painting I did that time. Bring it over here. Now you can see more of the distinct paint spatters within it. I just want to get a good angle, you know. Ooh, I like that. That's going to be a good angle. That's going to be a really good angle. Okay. So we got that. We're actually going to change the color too because I want it to be bright now. I don't know how I feel about it here. Let's see that. Let's invert it and see what that does. Or not. Oh, that started to. Nope, don't like the inversion. I'm going to play with it in color balance. Color balance. Color balance. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but I'm going to go there. Let's see what levels can do. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta play with it for a little while. Let's go ahead and duplicate. Yeah, we're just gonna turn that off actually. It made it more confusing for me visually. We may turn it back on, we'll see. Now I'm gonna fuck with the color again. Really fuck with it. We'll go here, but I'm going to throw a mask. There's already a mask, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the fuzzy brush. Monsieur Fuzzy! I'm going to use the black thing, the black color, and I'm just going to kind of carve away some of this layer to reveal that layer. And that's kind of how I do some of my color blends. So when I'm looking for a really trippy color blend, that's more what I go for. Let's actually combine these. Sometimes you got to do this several times with it's just these paint layers to get something really crazy. Kind of like that. Let's see if we can mess with the layers a bit. Getting closer to something I want. looks kind of cool. But the black lines are what's kind of messing me up a little bit, so we're going to eliminate those black lines. We're going to actually, let's go white first. Let's see how some white lines. I don't want the fuzzy though. Ooh, kind of looks real good with just the white lines to it. Makes it pop a bit more too, you know. It brings it forward. And it's our light source, so you want it to be bright, you know. You don't want your light source to be dark. It doesn't make sense. Something that gives off light, there's not much darkness. That looks way better. I like that. We're gonna throw a little bit of colors in it. Now I'm gonna go for the fuzzy. We're gonna throw a bit of yellows and reds in there, but we're gonna make sure we have the opacity brush working a bit. Let's see, how does it look from further away? I like the white lines, to be honest. Let's keep it white and then do like a glow over the paint. I also want to, let's actually throw a bit of color here and then we'll throw that glow over. This guy, nope, not what? What? Wait. What's this one? It's that one. I lost my dude. I lost my costume. Is this the costume? I think this is the costume. I'm going to assume this is the costume. That's not the costume. Where's the costume? Is it higher up? Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. I just... Oh, this is a costume. I was working on the costume. Okay. Duh. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Up here. Sorry, I saw that yellow. That's where it is. We're just gonna... Nope. Sorry guys, give me a second. I kind of lost... There's a disconnection in my workflow. There we go. Now we're safe. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and change the captain back to regular colors. If we can, let's see if we can get him back to where he was. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. It blends in so much with that. So let's change the background. Let's go a little bit more purple with the background. Let's see what that does. Ah, pushes him forward a little bit now, doesn't it? It's alright. Cool. So we're going to go on top of the line right now. Let's see here. Let me grab the... I want to throw a little bit more color in here because I fucked up when I initially did it, and that's why that's so dark. So let's just throw a little bit of color on top, you know, because you got to make up for your mistakes sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna add in, I'm gonna cut in a little bit, and then we grab this color again and cut it in a bit here, cut it in a bit there. Just makes it more three-dimensional, like a believable three-dimensional object. Yeah, that looks way better. Makes sense. Doesn't look stupid. To be honest, the other one looked kind of stupid. Like before we attempted to fix it. Especially, we chop in a little bit of spots here. Bam. Bam! Sweet. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and throw a bit of color up in here. See, yeah, that's what it looks like without the line art. And that's the line art on top of it. It's not bad. I'll take it. There we go. I had to get that little kind of blue thing to disappear. It was irking me. Give me panel. Let's do some colors. We're going to do a blue, a fuzzy blue overlay. To more blue into red into yellow, so it'll kind of taper out as we do this. Let's bring in some red. I would like some red, please. We gotta finish out with the yellow. And that looks kind of weird, so let's see if it does anything. Let's do the yellow and then actually get a bit of the spear white. Let's see how that goes. That may look actually really cool. Let's see here. Let's try a couple things. So ideally, I just want this to flow on top of the other stuff. What if we did this? What if we just totally erased some of these inner lines? Oh, we need the inner lines. Oh, that's a brush. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I like that more. I like that a lot more. Yeah. That works. That works way better than what I was initially thinking. Reminds me of some like fucking Final Fantasy Spirits Within shit. That's the goal, man. I want to get this to like that type of shit because that movie's awesome. Story is weird as shit, not that great, but it looks fucking cool. That's the most important thing when it comes to being an artist. That's what this guy is. Mm-hmm. Man, that's popping now. Cool, so now we're just going to lay some colors just to kind of give it more of a background, but let's actually throw in some shadows back here because I'm liking what I have so far. I'm just going to merge some of these trees because I am happy. So I'm happy, happy. Clap your hands if you feel like a bad blue. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that layer too. So we'll merge these layers. Let's go to merge these. Nope. Yep. Let's merge these layers. Let's see if we can mess with it to make it pop more.
One of the most important people in paper. Is she in there? No, insurance agent. She must be really good. The best.
There we go. I like that. That color stays a little bit truer to the character and pops out more. I like that. Or maybe doesn't pop out more. It doesn't jar me as much, so that's a good sign. We got to figure out what color to make this cord best. That's Captain, I'm pretty sure. Which is this. So again, let's name it Captain. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw in maybe an orange. Let's try an orange. Kind of like we'll start with more of a brown color and get to an orange color. Not gold, not like we're seeing there, but I need it to stand out a little bit, you know? Let's try gray. Let's actually go gray into them. There's a gray. There's a neutral, because I'm trying to stay away from neutrals. Let's see if we can get something out of it. Yeah, I mean, you can see what I'm trying to get to, but getting there is being a bit of a fucking pain in the ass until that works. Dude, it's just about playing with it, man. It doesn't quite work, but it almost works. We're close. Like, it means almost on the right track. Maybe a little bit lighter. That works. That gives it its own kind of flair that doesn't clash with any of the other colors near it. That really gives it its own thing, and that's what I'm looking for. So good. Good. Now let's go ahead and throw some stuff into this background. So we're going to do a shadow layer on the background, and then I'm going to kind of cake in some really textury brush to build the atmosphere leading into this with the lighting. So that's a plan. And let's hope things go according to plan. That would be nice. Control C, Control V. Cool, there we go. Just make sure everything's going A-okay. Yep. Fantastic. Hey, thanks for the likes, everybody. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. Come on. Ah, god damn it. I'm getting myself confused. Alright. Ooh, that works well. I love that costume. I really like that look. Multiply. Alright. Let's go back to the letter. I think the letter is going to give me a good wash. Allow me to do some of these less detailed, just kind of separations. That's all I want to do is I want to separate the different planes. Does that work? Let's hope it does, because I'm not going to stop now. That just means I have to delete the whole thing later if I really don't like it. Like I said, let's just hope for the best, right? Right? Good flow. Let's get our fuzzy eraser. That edge is just a little too well defined for what I'm trying to get with the paintbrush. The paintbrush. You mean this paintbrush? This simple paintbrush hasn't done anything in years. Yeah. It may be this area, so we may be able to salvage some of this. Yeah, because this area back here needs to be the darkest. There we go. That's starting to fill up the scene better. Now let's go here. We're going to go above the line art. I'm going to try something. There we go. This. Let's get I want to like a paintbrush. I want to like a bristly fucking paintbrush. Let's try this. Yeah. It works with the bigger texture. So we're gonna lay in a lot of this texture-y shit. And you're probably like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? But we're gonna cut it back a whole lot too. So, you know, we'll have a bit of both. Let's go and change the color of that. Or not, I don't know. Side to, oh my god, this played at my prom, man. That was a while ago, many years ago now. It's crazy thinking back to like just how long ago that was now, you know? That time flies. Let's see if this works. This may not work, you know? It may be a total bust. I'm just kind of heat mapping it out. Let's see if we what we can get out of it. Huh. That's kind of, something like this was along the lines that I was getting, kind of looking for. Not quite there. Not quite there. It's okay. We're going to leave that panel as is right now and just kind of build everything else out and come back to that. I think that'll be the best course of action for what we're looking for. Let's go ahead. Let's try to tackle these. Let's hope it goes well. This is all actually going to be an overpaint, essentially. So we're going to do some just straight painting instead of like conventional comic book line art and coloring and stuff. This will be more rendered. Let's start here. Cool. I'm going to lay down some colors first with the line art, kind of figure out how I want my basic blocking to go. It's a bit important, and then from there we'll go ahead and start painting over it. You know, because it's flame. Like I said, it's a light source, so you want to have it to have a good good contrast, but you want to go the extremes, not on dark. Black line is the extremes, so I'll go extreme white in the other direction, you know? That's my thoughts on it, at least, of how I'm going to approach this. How's that look from far away? I think it looks good close up. Not bad. I'm actually going to drop down in color. I'm going to go slightly darker. Do a second layer on top of it, but still link them. Yeah. It's also played at my prom. They should have called this playlist Scott Murphy's Prom, because that's what we're getting. I was not signing up to have this blast from the past today. Thank you very much. You know. Yeah. I like that. Let's go ahead and add some highlights to that red now. Starting with the orange. Let's go back to our comic letter. I mean, I like this brush, but just to keep it a bit more uniform. You want to have some things are uniform, some things not, but when I keep it uniform with the brush, it allows the audience to fall into a more uniform, like believable world. So you as the comic book writer want to find different, or just regular story writer, want to find different ways to ground. And there's so many. There are so many. You just got to find your own way. You got to find the ways to ground your characters. Not your human characters, your world, your story, whatever. It's got to be grounded, no matter what. Like that orange popping in a bit. Hey, there we go. Boom. I'm not going to be too... Ooh. Oh, this is a super edited version. He can't even say, oh my god. He has to say, oh my gosh. Damn, alright. Again, just kind of putting that contrast there because I do like the contrast that was existing. Let's go back to our orange. I'm gonna throw a little bit of orange in through here. The yellow is just a bit too much. Orange is not enough. Son of a bitch. Of course. Cool. Too much on the right there. Cool. I like that more. Doesn't battle my line art as much. Yeah. And now we'll go ahead and kind of start encasing it. So now we're going to do the painting over it, like I was saying. So we're going to do that over the line art, actually. We'll do the same trick we did for this paint stuff. Let's go white. Alright, but yeah, that looks a lot better. Yep, that works a billion. There you go. Bitch, I lost all that. Alright, that does work way better.
At King Supers, we always do our very best to make sure we've got you covered. Restocking our shelves with help from one of the country's biggest supply chains, which means every day.
Ooh, that looks kind of cool.
From a fresh batch of berries to basics for your bathroom, so you get what you need when you need it most. King Supers, fresh for everyone.
We're here to help you save on the food and essentials.
I don't know, man. I think I'm just going to kind of cut in the white and the black, different spots, and see how I feel about it.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most.
Yeah.
Mortgage rates are near
That's kind of cool.
so now is a great time to call
Kind of really dope.
Rocket. And if you need some extra money, a cash out refinance.
Same deal. I'm not going to go super hard on the whites up here. I'm actually going to go very, very minimal. I'm trying not to fuck up. That looks cool. I can hella dig with that. We are going to do this. We're actually going to erase. I'm going to cut into this a little bit. I'm going to do. Let's use black. Let's make sure we have the brush first. This black. Throw in here. Throw in here. Cool. That's cool. I like that. I think that's really cool. And I'm adding a little bit of dialogue in here too, leading up to it. But that's fresh, man. Like I said, this is, I'd say it's about 75% done. I think I'm going to add some shadows in right here. But it feels a little not grounded, you know? So my goal will be to ground it as we move forward. This is going to be pretty flat. I'm not going to do too many highlights, just because it's so small. It's going to be a very small thing. So highlights will get, if I do go really detailed in, they're going to get lost anyway. So, but once we get to him, I'm going to take my time with him. He's going to be really fucking cool. But yeah, I think we're going to call it good for today. I'm trying to keep it shorter. I know doing these long streams, sometimes it's better to do short ones. So we'll call it good here. But yeah, we got Boom Boom, and I'll probably be, throughout this week, I'll probably be streaming this page. We'll see how long it takes. Ideally, I don't want it to take all week. Ideally, I want to bang this out soon, but we'll see how it goes. We got time. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay wicked and stay safe. Later, y'all.